Let me welcome you back on Court Farm Country Park. Today we are going to be making silage or haylage. That is more proper way to say it. But first I need to row up the field that I mowed in the previous episode and then pick it up, compact it, and we're done with haylage. Later on we will try and get the... Let me just start everything up. Later on we will try and get the... No, that's too fast. I'm sorry. Let me just set it up for us for a minute and then I can talk freely. Yeah, then we're gonna go get the forklift we bought. And that should be it for this episode, because making silage takes quite a lot of time when you're doing it on your own. So yeah, I am going to be skipping a lot because you already seen a lot of the field work, so no need to repeat that. But either way, we will enjoy our day in the grass and playing in the sandbox. Okay. Well, this seems to be going great, so I will be back after the time lapse, or maybe just a few short clips on us working this field. Only a few more passes up and down the field left. And then the easy part is gonna be done. And follows the hard part, that is the picking up and compacting all the haylage. The grass ledge. Silage. It might be time to invest in a bit bigger grassland equipment. A bigger windrower would be nice for starters. Maybe one of those self-propelled mowers that already makes a windrow while mowing. Yeah, I dropped it a bit too late. No matter, everything is gonna get picked up. And if not, it's going to rot away and become food for the grass for the next harvest. just this tiny little bit left. Okay, and we're done. This windrower folds very quickly. And windrowers take more time, but this one goes up like it's nothing. So I will put the windrower right back into the shed and then unhook both mowers, because I'm going to use John Deere for the picking up, because it's the strongest tractor and it's going to pull the best with the loaded trailer. So yeah, but in order to use it I have to take the mowers down. And because we have the order of machines here in the shed in a way that the windrower is first inside and then the mowers in front, okay, enough. I don't want to go too far back. Alright, the class can take a rest. And now it's time for the rest. All those rhymes. Getting a bit cramped in here. Yeah, a person has to take into account that these yards were made for much smaller machines from 30, 40, 50 years ago, when you had plenty of space going around in a smaller tractor. This is also an older model of a forage wagon. So yeah, our whole grassland department could use a bit of an update. So let me see how quickly I can fill up the wagon. Look at how it's throwing grass inside. Awesome. Don't want to go too fast, so we don't clog the pickup. But judging by the rate that the forage wagon is filling up, we're gonna be making quite a few trips on the field to the silage pit and back. Okay, it's already overflowing at the front. Looks like we can still squeeze a bit more in. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. The forage wagon is full. So we made quite a decent dent into the field. I was expecting the forage wagon to be full quicker, but it's looking good. We're gonna have many loads off of this field. And again, this is going to be a very lengthy job, so you will be treated with a fast video and maybe some cuts in between. And I'm going to sit here and do the whole thing by myself. I just hope I can make it before the dark. Because it is tricky to see when it's dark in the field, and yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Okay, so for the first dump, I will reverse as far back as I can and then unload it. And we're gonna be doing that for this whole field. So I will try to unload as much as I can, as far back as I can. I can't see anything behind. But I guess it's working. Yeah, I can see the pile now. Good. We're gonna have to squeeze every inch of this silage pit. Okay, it stopped, so a little bit forward. Yeah, so we're gonna have to squeeze every little inch of this silage pit in order to fit the whole field in, I think. Yeah, there's a decent pile. Okay, so I will be doing this for the foreseen future, and we'll see you in between and at the end. I've put a few loads of grass into the silage pit, but it is getting quite a tall pile, so I am going to switch to the Massey Ferguson. Need more space to get out. And I am going to try and compact the material we already have in the silage pit. And this is why I already have the silage compactor weight mounted. And let's see what magic it can do. I hope it can do magic, because this pile is huge, and we're only a little bit into the field, so not really much. Okay, it seems to be doing something. Okay, let me take the drone out to see how it's going from outside. Okay, so it is flattening a little bit. Right here where the pile is the tallest, it's not really doing anything. Maybe the tractor is tilting too much and the weight doesn't make as much contact with the ground as it should. We're gonna have a lot of silage. This is good. We are gonna need it. Okay, yeah, so it is managing slowly all the bumps and ridges. So this way we'll be able to back the forage wagon up again on top of this pile. Let me try something. Can I get it in sideways? So I can get more pressure on the weight. I mean, from the weight. I probably should be compacting more often, not waiting so long that we have this much chaff in the silage pit. Okay, I think this will be good for the time being. I will move the tractor somewhere over here out of the way and return to the John Deere. So yeah, this really is a huge job. It's taking hours to do. But what we gotta do, we gotta do. The shadows are getting long, and this is the last trailer off of this field. Oop. I guess I didn't put the pickup down. Let me quickly fix that. And now just this piece and a little bit at the end. Look at the gorgeous evening we have at the moment. It's still 32 degrees Celsius, so it's very warm. Over there at the background is our field that we harvested before for oats. So yeah, this was a very exhausting job. It took a very long time to complete, and as I said, the shadows are long. The day is coming to an end, and I will go pick up the forklift next time, because I still need to compact the silage pit and cover it. But yeah, the forklift can wait. And you can already see the stars are forming at the sky. And balloons are up. I can't believe how gorgeous this map is. And all the hills surrounding. You can see the houses on the hills, the forests, the meadows, the fields. And the lighting is exceptional on this map. I have made a short about it some time ago. You can see our spinnery and the tailor shop in the background. Yeah, so I made a short about the lighting on this map, and it really is something else. Okay, so I'm gonna dump this in. There may be some overspill. I am not gonna be fixing, because a few liters give or take, won't change anything in such a big amount that we have, such a large amount. Yeah, just look at this map. I mean, wow, gorgeous. And there's a little town over there. It's not accessible from the map, but yeah, it's a great scenery. Okay, it's time to put away the forage wagon. Slowly, I don't wanna damage anything. Alright, so the forage wagon is sleeping right here. Let me just fix it up a bit so it doesn't stick too much into the middle lane here. I can leave it attached to the John Deere. It did cut out on me one time when I was unloading the... Yeah, look at the stars. It did cut out when I was unloading one time, but otherwise it's done a great job. Okay, let me put on some lights so we can actually see what we're doing. Let me check how much silage we have. Okay, it doesn't show. Are we too high up? We have 251,444 liters. That is a lot of silage. I have it so high up, it doesn't even register. I'm in the silage pit. Yeah, well, this was a productive yield. I hope it will cover everything up, since it doesn't register that it's in the silage pit. But I think it will. There's a steep gradient over here. Now the question is, can I get it to fill this hole? And the answer is not really. Yeah, I don't really understand the chaff dynamic, or yeah, this material that you can compact down. Sometimes it does fold nicely. Okay, now it's going a bit, not too much. Okay, and lift. I'm gonna park the massive Ferguson right here. And of course, let's take the weight off of the link bar. So one last check. There's probably gonna be a little bit of spillage. Yeah. So let me blanket the silo. And R. Yeah, this is just a little bit off. I'm gonna clear that in between the episodes, but yeah, ending this humongous day. As happy as this chicken is. But we are done. And we'll continue in the next episode. I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you and see you next time. Bye bye.